Hi, I'm Dre. I'm a 27 and I'm the multimedia editor for the Dartmouth D-Roll. Yesterday, May 1st, 2025, marked the one-year anniversary of the mass arrest of students and community members on the Dartmouth Green. As you might recall, 89 individuals, including 2 journalists, were arrested. Today, we're looking back at how protesters marked the occasion yesterday. Yesterday's protest started at noon on the lawn of Parkhurst Hall. The protesters then set up an encampment at around 12:45 and remained there throughout the majority of the day, and are still there now. As the day went on, the number of protesters dwindled and rose, with the presence being made up of students, community members, and even at some points children. The protesters' 2 tents served as a visual representation for their 2 demands they presented to the college. The first tent represented the group's demand to present their divestment proposal to the Board of Trustees. The college denied this request, but offered to let them present to the Advisory Committee on Investor Responsibility, aka ACER. The protesters declined and stood by their demand to present either to the Board of Trustees or to Dartmouth College President Sion Beilock herself. The second tent represented the demand that the college not allow Immigration Customs Enforcement or ICE in non-public spaces on campus without an appropriate warrant from a judge. At approximately 6:45 p.m., the college accepted the group's demand for a proposed addition to the Office of Visa and Immigration Services Protocol on Law Enforcement. The leaders of the Palestinian Solidarity Coalition called it a win and took down one of the tents in response. In a huge contrast to last year, there was no significantly notable police presence. Cop cars and bike patrol for the Hanover Police Department circled the area on and off throughout the day. And there was occasionally an unmarked police car across the green parked at Dartmouth Hall. Parkhurst Hall was locked at 5 p.m., but we did get a surprise cameo of these 2 people watching from the second floor offices. The rest of the evening passed fairly quietly, with the exception of 4 students who were not part of the protest that decided to shotgun beers in front of the encampment at about 11:45 p.m. Then, at approximately 12:25 a.m., Dartmouth safety and security officers returned to deliver flyers to the protesters that indicated they were now subject to disciplinary action for violating college policies regarding the encampment. Shortly after, DOS removed the flags the protesters had placed on Parkhurst earlier in the day, and the protest settled for the night. All of these updates and more can be found at thedartmouth.com and daily in your inbox if you subscribe to our mailing list. That's all for today, and thanks for watching.